brought you though?
That too. And you know...
You?
Exactly. All right.
What did you do?
You're a bit...
Well, I... Not...
But I'll tell...
Isn't it?
Well, a very...
Who did you...
Father...
Don't worry.
But with no... Jesus, who laid down his life for us.
So I got what I...
It's in the castle cellars. Follow me. My time is...
Yeah, but I'm not allowed there.
Never mind that. You go...
The third toll. I better get moving.
What a day. I burnt the rue in the morning, and then the girl told me we're out of venison. I don't know what that gamekeeper's up to again. Actually, I do know, and it ain't nothing good. And now this. 3 years that lock is broken, and 3 years that good-for-nothing has been promising to fix it. But no. After all, I'm just a stupid cook fanker who's always nagging and won't leave anyone in peace. But if I didn't nag, there'd be nothing done in this godforsaken castle. You have to kick people's asses here to even get them out of bed in the morning. The lazy bones. Pfui!
Quick, quick! Sir Otto will be back in.
Christ, pardon me.
Everything's in order. I don't want to see any idling here. Oh, killing me again.
Take care then.
Quick, quick! Sir Otto will be back any time, so make sure everything's in order. I don't want to see any idling here.
Thank you kindly, young man. If you want to get a bite to eat, stop by the kitchen.
See you later, my friend.
Next time, it'll be even better.
And don't forget to light the fire in the main hall. It's as cold there as a dungeon. And that doesn't do me any good. Oh.
Why even bother?
I don't want to see any sour faces when his lordship returns.
Christ, pardon me.
See him home.
Sir...
You? What are you doing? Christ, first you cause mayhem and...
I noticed, sir.
How could a vagabond...
One vagabond isn't the same as another, sir. It can be hard to tell the difference between beggars.
And what are you doing here?
I'm here to gain experience. Our Prague University, of course. So far, I've completed the Septem Artes Liber...
Oh. Well, my nephew...
Oh, I understand. It's a difficult subject, and I'm a bit anxious.
Well, you really...
Anyway, I'll examine you.
Yes, that should...
With your permission, I'll examine you, sir.
What? Here and now?
Now, don't worry, I'll just have a look at you.
I'm glad to hear it. When it comes upon me, I sweat a lot.
Your eyes are...
No.
Do your hands shake?
Well, I'm not the youngest, but it's nothing...
Tell me, Matt, does it hurt all the time?
No, not all.
Uh-huh. And these attacks?
Well, it's worse when I get upset.
And does it get worse in autumn?
Yes, it's usually worse in October.
Tell me, sir, what do you usually...
Well, I often eat.
So, a lot...
Yes, and pâtés. Good.
I see. Did you get advice from anyone about it? Have you tried anything?
Well, I talked to our surgeon. So I went to Colin to see Professor Yachim.
Yes?
It's a little awkward for me to...
Master Chamberlain, I'm here as a practitioner of the medical arts. You can rest assured...
All right. The professor spoke at length about...
I would expect so.
Well, that I should get more silver into my body. So, when there's a full moon, I go to...
Really? So...
No, but there'll be a full moon so...
I understand. Sir, I'm afraid you have a stomach ulcer. If it's not...
Good God! What should I do?
The main thing is a strict diet. No fatty or heavy. You have to eat boiled white meat, poultry...
Gruel?
Yes, like the common folk. And another thing...
What? I mean, what?
That's the way. Oh, and I'll get you a...
Can't you get me that potion right now?
I don't have the required remedy. Only, I don't have the apparatus for that.
Don't worry about that. Our surgeon is... I expect you'll find it's upstairs in the crone. That's the
I think so. But I was told...
Trouble? I'm the one who has trouble.
All right. I'll go and get something.
Good.
What about the... Shh. Let's see.
Take care then, and thanks for nothing.
If you're after some leftovers, the kitchen's up top. I don't think there's much.
I suppose...
Or
I can...
hey, thanks.
You're well? Let me pass.
All right then.
Don't worry.
Ah, damn.
The fourth bell. Who are you, actually?
Me? I'm just cleaning here.
And what were you doing at...
I thought we straightened that out the last time you bothered me. I have no idea what you're talking about.
What's your name?
What's it to you?
Nothing. It's just common
Well, I always was an unmannerly girl.
We both know you're lying.
Says someone who was just sitting in a jail cell and will end...
You know I was locked up.
Right. I spend the whole day...
That's exactly why.
Well, think again. You! You! What in God's name are you doing here?
I was about to ask you the same question.
I work here, genius.
I need help.
Who doesn't? I still have to clean up...
I really don't know, but I'm in quite a fix.
Apart from the fact that I'm not much of a good...
Well, we're in the surgeon's chambers.
I suppose.
I'm not stupid.
Oh, yeah?
Well, for instance, I could take... Don't forget, I might be slaving and you'll still be here.
And you too know...
Well, there's quite a big difference between you and me.
I get it.
And sometimes...
All right. If it's medicine, there's all sorts of junk there, but there's one...
And what if there's nothing?
Then tough luck. But you can go and have a look. That crackpot writes down everything.
All right.
And now get out of my way. Simple...
The bell's ringing for Hans the 5th time.
taken from this world.
Sir, about...
Yes?
I have exactly what you need, sir. Sir, I'd recommend that you take this digestive potion to settle your stomach. Take it after every meal. And don't forget, a good diet, and do not get upset.
All right. Thanks, then.
And now you ought to go and lie down, sir.
Lie down? Me? Ha!
Sir, medicine isn't enough.
Oh, all right.
And another thing.
Yes?
I've always wanted to take a look at your chapel. I'm a great admirer.
Oh, go where you want.
Thank you.
Do you want me to arrest you? Leave that. You're not permitted to be here. Surrender at once.
Hey! You've no business here.
Easy!
Are you looking to
I
steal
surrender!
something?
You can't. You'll pay up.
Look,
What are you talking?
look, we're both men.
Where are you going?
It's like this. Yesterday,
No.
they're really good in bed. Well, this yarn spinner, she was at high noon, then all of a sudden, that girl made a run. Oh,
All right, then.
Aren't you supposed to be helping out?
Excuse me.
the sixth bell. Half the time is up.
Did you hear about what happened in the big week? Replacement of Shiharovka Street.
What then? Has the water sprite been up to his mischief again?
Could say that.
I reckon you're right. Prayer's the only thing that's... What can I do for
I'll have a look.
Oh, well, what can you do? How's it going? Farewell,
My
then.
wife and I are pickling cabbage. Loads of it.
Yeah. That's what you said last week. And the one before that.
It's good for you. Pickled cabbage drives out the black bile and puts your fluid in balance. What fluid? Saturn and Jupiter are in a bad constellation. That churns up the black bile and makes you fluid.
You idiot. You've been hanging around with Miller Crazel again, haven't you?
What if I have? Maybe a bit odd, but everything he says is true. The other day, he told me to give the cow dark ale. Laugh all you like. If I told you the game 3 times as much afterwards, you still wouldn't be impressed, would you? Wait, maybe.
Don't worry. When's the last time you saw the bailiff get anything done on it?
The 7th bell.
Have a good day.
All right. See you later.
Greeting. What brings you?
You see,
I'll...
I heard you.
Aye.
How do you mean?
Kabat is no...
Let's play for it.
Certainly. What?
No problem.
Come on, then. Show us what you can do. Unless you're playing for the first time. No great loss. It wasn't that good anyway. Like this? Damn it! They're yours, lad. Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything. Well, that's no great loss. You didn't have much anyway. Here. What? Oh, come on! Well, you're not afraid of anything. If I was you, I'd take it. Ha ha!
Aha! Another... So, would you like to...
No more.
As you...
Merciful God.
Your only begotten Son took upon himself our wrongdoings and showed us the power of enduring pain with fortitude. Look down upon our Captain Thomas with a father's love.
If anything goes missing there, I'll be out. Greetings, lad. What brings you here?
It seems like you'd be glad to have...
Alea Yaktan, so I'll be quiet.
Bah,
Heaven.
no
Come on, then.
Merciful God, your only begotten Son took upon himself our wrongdoings and showed us the power of enduring pain with fortitude. Look down upon our Captain Thomas with a father's love, and upon all who suffer, and heal the pains and other afflictions of sickness. Let them know that they are not alone in their afflictions. Merciful God, grant that our Captain Thomas may recover. I beg you, let his wounds be healed, and if you take him from this world, welcome him into your heavenly kingdom. Take him to your bosom, and he is a good Christian.
Lord, what do you...
It seems like...
Alea, so I'll...
I heard you...
Aye.
How do you mean?
Kabat is known for...
Let's play for it.
Certainly, why not?
No problem.
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side.
The sixth bell. Half the time is up.
These ones here. Damn! Shit! Like this. Here. These ones here. Damn! Shit! Can't be.
Oh dear. Well,
I'll be glad. Kabat stole.
I don't know why people always imagine that we clerics take a special... Anyway, wouldn't you like to bet again?
Sorry, but I'm not gonna... But we could play for a...
Indeed, why not?
Come on then, show us what you can do. Unless you're playing for the first time. Well, you're not afraid of anything. What can you do? Aye, that'll do. That's as far as I go. It's yours. Like this. Here.
Haha, my... So,
No, I've had enough already.
very well. Goodbye, friend.
I have that.
Great!
Here you have it.
Good fella.
The seventh bell.
Christ, pardon me.
Pardon me for disturbing you, miss.
If you want to pray, go somewhere else. The chapel is closed. Unless you're a priest. Which I presume you're not.
No, I'm not. My name is Henry.
I'm Adela, Thomas's sister. What is it you want, Henry?
I need to talk to your brother.
No chance of that. He's been lying. Unless he returns soon, Thomas...
I heard that your brother is lying in a fever, so I brought something for him that might help.
Really? I don't know what to say. And I was against dragging Thomas to the chapel. I felt it would only burden him more.
God moves in mysterious ways. We ought to administer it to him quickly.
Yes, of course. His fever is getting worse. If this doesn't work, I don't think he'll last long.
You all to be vigilant. These days we have all sorts of vagabonds, drifters, outlaws and bandits roaming the country. And we have one of those vermin here today. A fella called Hans, who is clearly not right in the head. A dangerous madman, a brawler, and a thug, the worst of all, a poacher. And so, for the damages he caused to our dear Lord Otto von Berghoff, he is sentenced to be hanged by the neck until dead!
You can't execute this man. He's a noble. Captain Thomas here will testify that we're messengers from Rattay.
What is this nonsense, for Christ's sake?
It's true. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Deal with it, for God's sake!
But, sir, the captain...
Captain Thomas has a fever. He's clearly delirious. Seize them immediately.
You can't do this! I am a nobleman, do you hear? A noble! Get your hands off me! You can't do this!
Open the gates!
Lord. What the hell is going on? It was just a... It's a hanging.
You can't hang him. He's a noble.
That's for me to judge. Take him down! And for Christ's sake, help me off this horse! You may enter. His lordship is expecting you.
So, you're messengers from Ratai, huh? I was wondering when someone would turn up.
All right, then.
Let's hear it.
My respects, Sir Otto. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and this is Henry of Skalitz, my escort.
Welcome to Trotsky, gentlemen. I'd greet you standing up as befits, but I'm glad I can even sit at the moment.
I heard you were ambushed by outlaws.
You heard right. Those bastards did a job on me. And I got out luckier than most. Almost all the others were killed, including my page and my surgeon. So there is no one here to heal me, and I will have to inform poor Albert's father that his son died in my service.
I hope your health will soon be restored, sir.
We shall see. But now, you tell me what happened here in Herrgottsnamen. Why did my chamberlain try to hang you, Lord Capon?
In truth, the welcome we got from your Master Chamberlain was somewhat... how shall I put it? Well, it was somewhat unexpected. I must say, it was the first time I had a noose around my neck, and it wasn't the most pleasant experience.
Please, accept my apologies, sir. And that of my chamberlain, too. Is that not so, Ulrich? I must say in his defense that he had my orders not to admit anyone to the castle, and to be cautious.
I understand, sir. At home, some bandits got into Tamberg by subterfuge, and it cost us a lot of effort to reconquer it.
I'm glad you understand. Anyway, let us leave this misunderstanding aside and get to the point. As far as I'm aware, Ratai showed no interest in negotiations before, either with me or with the League of Lords.
True. Our houses have thus far stood on opposite sides.
I should say so. Attacking Brno and Jihlava together with that renegade Sokol of Lemberg hardly inspired our sympathy. But let us leave that aside. Tell me, what does Sir Hanush have on his mind? I am all ears.
Unfortunately, during the ambush, we lost the letter we were carrying, so you'll have to make do with my word of mouth.
All right. Go ahead and speak.
In brief, Sir Hanush, Sir Radzig, and other lords take the view that the situation has got out of control. And that's of no benefit to anyone in Bohemia, neither Wenceslas's supporters or the League of Lords. King Sigismund's actions will not lead to instilling greater order than under King Wenceslas. Quite the contrary.
Let us say that maybe. What arises from it?
Sir Hanush and the other lords on our side are interested in knowing what the stance of the League of Lords is at this moment, and whether they haven't perhaps reevaluated some things.
In other words, whether I might betray Sigismund.
Well, betray is a strong word. We came to you, Sir Otto, because you're the leading voice of the League of Lords. I expect there are also lords among your ranks who are considering how to find a way out of this sticky situation. And for the Kingdom of Bohemia, it would certainly be better if our paths were to join rather than parting.
Your companion speaks like a diplomat, Sir Hans. However, the question is whether it's possible to join fire with water and end up with anything but nasty smoke. Nonetheless, Sir Hanush and Sir Radzik are right. There is disorder and anarchy in the land. Bandits riding roughshod all over. As we all know, to our cost.
We've had plenty of experience of that at home too, sir. Only a short time ago we had to deal with a similar band.
Then you will surely understand that before I begin debating who would be the better king, I must sweep my own doorstep. Only I'm damned if I know how to do that, since those bastards have wiped out half of my garrison, including my captain.
If I may be so bold, sir, you're not the only one. We also have a score to settle with them, so Henry and I will gladly help you.
Is that so? Now that is what I call the words of a knight, Sir Hans.
Right now, we've got a common enemy, so we have common interests too.
So then, sir, may we be of assistance to you?
Indeed you may. Perhaps in the end we may really find some common ground. I need to muster sufficient reserves to deal with those outlaws once and for all. I'm summoning my vassals here to Trotsky. And since I don't have many men left to send as messengers, I will gladly accept your help.
Just say the word, sir. Where should we go?
You'll go to Nebakov, a small castle, or rather a fortress among the cliffs. The yeoman there, Jaromir Nebak, is an old hardhat and may not be very willing to fulfill his obligations. It would be useful if an eloquent noble like yourself visited him to explain him clearly why I need his whole garrison.
Who is this Lord Nebak?
The lord of a smaller house with not much in the way of estates, just a fortress and lands, but he also owns a mill that provides a significant part of his income. His children are grown up. His daughter married well, thanks to Sir Otto. His son is away from the domain, dealing with duties. Sir Otto helped him to acquire an official position. In short, the House of Nebak is more than beholden to Sir Otto for his magnanimous help and support.
Thank you, Ulrich. Nevertheless, I suspect Jaromir will not be keen to charge into battle. But that is of little consequence. He has a few good men who will be useful. That will do us. If he delivers, I will regard his obligation as fulfilled.
What should we do if he's unwilling to heed what we say?
His house has always been loyal to mine. And it has always been more than worth their while. So tell him that I would like it to remain so. I do not expect any great obstacles, but it would be wise to show Sir Jaromir respect by sending him someone of status. He will take his time over being persuaded, and then concur, as he always has done.
I'll get to him somehow, sir.
I expect nothing less from you.
Is the route safe?
As I said, the fortress is in the wilderness amongst the cliffs. There are many places where outlaws may be hiding, so watch out.
Don't worry, sir. I have Henry here by my side for such situations.
Is that all, sir?
It's no simple task. Knowing Jaromir, if I sent a common messenger, he'd come back with a boot print on his backside. Dealing with the lower nobility can be tricky. They tend to be fixated on their own somewhat fragile status.
We'll take care of it, sir. Count on us.
All right. We'll head out as soon as possible. Let's not delay our diplomatic mission unnecessarily.
Very well. I think that is all for now. The Chamberlain will show you where you can put your heads down, and he will supply you with horses. And once we have resolved this little digression, we shall talk about your own mission.
Thank you, sir.
May I ask something, Sir Otto?
Oh. Ask away, young man.
When you were ambushed, did you see those bandits? Would you recognize any of them?
Henry, don't start with that again.
Why do you ask?
The thing is, when we were ambushed, I believe I saw among them one of the men we ran up against at home.
Oh. What did he look like? Do you know his name?
He's called István Toth, a Hungarian noble. He wears black armor, a stocky fella, around 40.
I've already told you that's nonsense. How would he be here? You only saw him from a distance, from behind. You're imagining it.
And why does this Toth interest you, young man?
He was the leader of a band that made trouble for us in Sasau. And he has something that belongs to me.
Ah, interesting. Interesting. But I must disappoint you. I saw no one of that description.
Thank you, sir. And sorry. I had to ask.
I understand. And now I shall entrust you to the care of Uri here. And I shall look forward to the good tidings you bring me from Nebakov. Go with God, gentlemen.
Thank you for everything, sir. The Lord be with you.
There will be time enough yet for social niceties. Now there are more practical matters to deal with. Sir Otto has generously agreed to accommodate Lord Capon in one of his chambers. And you, Henry, shall also be accommodated, as befits your station. There, your equipment shall also be returned to you, and you'll find your horse in the stable. Nevertheless, his lordship takes the view that, as a noble's escort, you should have a befitting mount, and therefore he has kindly decided that you may take one of our horses, if you so wish. Gentlemen, follow me. So, Sir Hans, allow me to...
Hold on, Sir Ulrich. If you think everything is settled between us, and we're going to act like nothing happened, then you're mistaken.
Sir?
You were going to have me executed a short while ago. I expect a proper apology.
Then please accept my apology once more, sir. But given the circumstances...
Given the circumstance? What circumstances?
Sir, poaching is a capital offense.
And are you the king? That you can hand down death sentences? No, you are not. What's more, you had plenty of reasons to realize it wasn't a good idea.
Sir, I could not have realized that.
You couldn't have realized? Yes, you could, but then you wouldn't have been able to play the Lord and stage private executions.
Sir, once more I apologize. And now, please allow me to show you to your quarters.
I wouldn't dream of inconveniencing you. I'll find my quarters by myself. Henry, once you're done with that annoying fool, get your horse and we'll meet at the gate.
Well, it seems Lord Capon will not be requiring my services anymore today.
I think you owe him a proper apology.
I think I've apologized more than enough. Even though I had little reason not to regard him as a poacher. But still, I will try to rectify my error. Nevertheless, welcome to Trusky, the finest and biggest castle you shall ever see. Rumor has it that the castle was built on the jaws of hell, and that we're sometimes plagued by demons here. But don't believe a word of it. It's just idle talk to excuse the servants' laziness and incompetence. It's demanding enough keeping everything here running smoothly without any of that. It requires a man of exceptional qualities and talents. By the way, this place is a maze for strangers. It's very easy to get lost.
You silly doggy.
The jail cells are down there. But I believe you are already fairly well acquainted with that part of the castle, aren't you?
Seems like you're in a good mood.
I'm sorry.
Ulcer's not troubling you anymore.
I'm better, thank you very much. But you can keep that little matter to yourself. Here it is. You'll find a bed inside, opposite the door, and a chest where we put your belongings. You'll find some new clothing there, a little gift from our gracious lord, to ensure you're not mistaken for a beggar again. Once you're settled in and properly dressed, stop by the stables. They're beyond the gate, down the path. Ask for Kabat. He was supposed to prepare a horse and tack for you. Or tell him you'll keep your own if you insist. Then he'll give you proper tack at least, so you don't disgrace us.
Thanks. I'm grateful.
As you should be. So, you and I are finished, and I can finally attend to some proper work, so this castle doesn't fall on our heads.
Heel!
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
Greetings.
Aye, aye, you silly doggy. Here, mutt. Look what I have for you. Here you go. Take it.
Good to see you.
I'm here for some horse tack.
Well, fuck me, you got out of jail yesterday, and today you've got a horse. But you're fucking things up for me and making a mess. And I don't want to get I've got the tack ready, but I've been ordered to show you our herring first. You can take him, so kindly take a look at him in the stable here. See you later, my friend.
I took a look at Harry.
And?
I'll take him.
Good. He ain't the fastest, but he'll work his little heart out, and he'll keep an honest stock, too. From the Sameen stud farm. Not one of them. I've heard that wind is blowing from there.
There are nomads.
Aye. They've got horses there.
Oh, useful to know.
Well, let's not forget about your horse. He's there in the...
Why do you call him Harry?
Well, because he's like salted fish. He can travel. And you're able to ride?
Well, I know the basics.
That's wise. The first thing is, pet him now and again when you're in the saddle. Actually, best do that as soon as you mount him. Once you're mounted, don't drive him too much. He won't trot too good and he won't move too fast neither. And horses ain't stupid, mind. If you leave him standing around, a trough where he can drink or maybe some pasture.
All right.
And of course, the horse needs good kit. No more than you. I've prepared some decent tack for you, so I don't get my ass whipped for not treating. Mistakes don't go unpunished. You can tack him up yourself.
Sure. Thanks.
Take care.
What'll it be this fine?
How long have you been...
And what are you...
Nothing.
So, you thought you... Well, you won't, fella me lad. And if you were going... So, best...
I need...
Thank you. You're up early.
What do you...
Ah, maybe next
Mutt!
time then.
What do you have? I'd like to discuss...
All right. Finally! Thank you, and take care. What would you...
Show me...
Oh, well.
There now. Easy, easy. Nice and slow. Whoa, whoa.
Greeting.
How long?
And what?
Nothing.
So, will you... So... Great. What would you like?
Sure. I'd like to
Finally! Pleasure doing business.
Come here. Easy, good horse. Whoa.
What'll it...
How long have you been? Nothing.
So, you... Will you what? So...
Would you repair?
Great. What would you...
Show me. Let's talk about the...
Finally! Thank you, sir. And come again. What do you... Great!
What do you have? Word about the...
Well...
Here.
Well? I'm glad you found what you were looking for.
What would you like?
What do you have for...
I'm glad you found what you needed, sir. How can I help?
I'd like to...
Certainly.
Nah, never...
What do you need? What can I do?
My body...
What'll it be?
I'd like a pretty girl to take care of all my needs.
Great, but it'll cost you.
I'll gladly pay you.
All right then, let's get to it. Follow me. My God, that was really something. You'd better warn me next time. I'm not much of a swimmer. Oh, you mutt.
It's a beautiful day, isn't it, Henry?
Same to you. I'm ready. We can go.
We can't. We wouldn't make it to Nabat. We'll meet at the second gate tomorrow at sunrise.
Greetings.
While exploring...
Ah, yes. Captain Thomas. At least we know what happened here.
So, Master Chamberlain.
I don't want to hex it, but I'm a lot better. I even...
That's good. It's a sign that your humor is...
I'll be careful, thank you.
Is there any work around? Demons?
Quiet! But yes, unfortunately.
You mean horned ones?
Do you know any other kind? I'm preoccupied, but I suppose you could do it. You
want me to get involved with hell itself? At least tell me more about...
Ah, you know the time. War, bandits. The devil, the castle is built upon an ancient, though fortunately extinguished. The spawn of hell shows up here from time to time.
How many do you think there are?
A lot. Certainly more than... Expect at least 10 beasts.
That's some... And I've never seen a real demon before. So what needs to be...
Our cooks, Manietta and Berto, were complaining about... Ossina, the castle blacksmith, was also... The good news is it's only for now. We have to act quick.
What did you do about it in the past?
We usually cleansed the infested place, except for that 1 year when Sir Otto...
Lord von Berghoff has my... How long did they fight? And what kind of armor was Lucifer wearing?
In any case, you'll have to... And then simply make sure. I'm sure both ascribe Erazim. The question is if you're up to it.
I'm ready to scour the... Could you arrange for me to be able to go wherever I want in the...
Very well. You can move, but don't stay any longer. I'll let the guards and servants know. If anyone asks...
You said something about a priest and
We've always used either holy water or magic water. Which one would you prefer?
I reckon the holy water.
If I recall, it was blessed by the... I believe you can do it. Should the demons attack you, just run away. But don't make too much. God be with you.
Careful.
The Chamberlain...
You're damn right I did.
Nothing.
I'm sure at least half a dozen. If the Chamberlain didn't tell you how dangerous this is for all...
Of course he told me.
I'm glad. Give those demons their...
Tell me what you know, then.
You know the guardhouse with the little arena? Inside, I mean. The place stinks. I've seen things there. I'd start the investigation.
All right. The Chamberlains...
Of course I do. But I don't know what to... I keep finding hair in my food. Someone hides...
Oh, that sounds terrible.
It's about... Do you have any idea how scared people are? All it takes... Oh, I hear the castle has all... But nobody tells you that when you are...
Where should I start?
They must be coming from the other side of the...
All right. I heard I'm supposed to pour...
But you're mostly right. You have to douse the ground and from... That creates a boundary.
All right.
That's hard to describe. Together they form the shape.
Don't worry. Hopefully I won't...
If I were you, I'd do it during the night.
The devil never...
And the old hag rushes in where the sooner you get rid of them... God be with you, sir.
How long have you been?
Well, it's been... But if you are interested in local history...
How do things work?
You mean who runs things when...
Yeah, I see there's a lot of people here.
Then you should watch out especially for Lady... She's a pious woman. Her husband is in charge of the castle garrison and order in the region. Then Captain Thomas is... He's an old soldier and and the ruler of the roost here is the Chamberlain, Ulrich von Schaumburg.
I noticed there's no church in Troskowitz.
It's true. You'll find the closest. In Trotsky, we only have the chap. In short, this domain is the middle of no...
What is Sir Otto von...
What can I tell you? Lord von he brought money to the region, restored, and yet he spends most of his time in... He's the royal chamberlain, and politics...
I understand. He paid...
That's not what I said. The old chamberlain...
But
numbers and accounts aren't everything. One should... But that young man is up...
I'd like to...
What is this?
I've sinned, Father.
Your reputation and deeds get on the path of repentance.
I'll do it.
As you wish.
I heard the castle is haunted by... Did they bother you?
They did in... A few days ago, I was in the chapel. Fuck me. Swear an oath of...
My God.
I laughed in the face of the princess. Would you not rather renounce your slavery without hesitation? Better to rule hell than to... And then he disappeared.
But anyway, if they dare try that even on a man of...
I'm glad you have faith in the Lord. Now take up your task. May the Lord guide...
Что за говно? Что они придумали вообще? Будто меня отравят очень сильно. Думаю, это какой-то прикол для новых людей.
What do you need?
The Chamberlain said...
Those mod... Last summer we only heard the... But they got... They're leaving charred marks on my wooden spoons.
Don't worry. The Chamberlain...
My eyes and ears aren't what they used to be on the... That's how the demons discover...
All right. I'll keep...
They're coming from the other...
Manietta told me the demons are coming from this side of the...
My God. The poor guy and I was...
Let me guess. I'll have to find and...
Of course. Everyone, you have to find 5 fireplaces in... Be careful to sprinkle within the... And every 3rd drop...
I'll take care. I hope I can do it exactly.
And one more thing to take to heart. But most of all... God bless you, sir. Christ, pardon me.
Back to hell with you. They won't be getting past this. Back to hell with you.
Back to hell with you.
Just a little longer.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Privies for the guards. Did he make a mistake? Or was he just messing with me?
Oh, go away.
I hope I'm doing this right. Don't show yourself here again. That should do it. That should do it. I hope I'm doing this right.
Here, mutt.
Jesus Christ.
You shouldn't be bothering us here.
Look what I have for you.
Ah, you must have been wrong. The place you described to me was just a
You're right. My bad. I realised...
You were bored, so you made up...
Oh.
So where should I...
I was actually going to send... It's upstairs, near I hear a mysterious story. It must be the...
All right.
Take care. All right.
Oh, great. Another shitter.
The place you sent... I'm starting to lose...
Oops. Excuse me.
You're just... People are scared. Rumours...
It was just a little...
Where the hell are they?
Look around the staircase. It's between the palace below the Crone.
I swear.
Of course not. I wouldn't dare
If there's nothing there, you're...
I'm sure you'll find something.
Third time's the charm.
Take care.
What did I expect?
Blessings to you.
Hey, what is it you need?
Blacksmith.
Let me guess. You didn't...
I'm done looking.
There's no need. You made so much noise that... Christ! To think, I'd find a moron 3...
So you were just wasting...
Not at all. Next time your belly starts...
I feel like I've been possessed by...
Have you lost your sense of humour as well? Try me, lad. You'll be leaving this...
We'll see about that.
You're just a whiny, and soon enough... God be... To hell with you! Show your stuff!
Victory awaits!
Mercy! Leave me...
Have you had enough?
Fuck!
I've got half a mind to shove your face in all 3 of those shitters, but I reckon...
Aye. Take care for now.
I took care of... There shouldn't be a I reckon it was just...
Hopefully things will quiet. Most importantly...
I decided to... But it didn't exactly, and...
All the quarrels and strife were... Things should...
Anyway,
Trotsky Castle, held by chairman of the provincial court. Thanks.
I didn't fight Lucifer like Sarot. I'm glad I could help.
And I'm glad that all I have left to deal with this. There's always something to do. Also, don't think you can continue. You are nevertheless, since the minions of hell didn't reach the castles.
God be with you.
I'm sorry.
Good day.
My God, what now?
Come on, then. I'm glad you're here. I needed to catch a breath of fresh air. I've had it up to here with that.
Aye. Whenever I...
All 5, which reminds me. Look, I know...
Nah, don't worry about it. It's water under the bridge.
I'm in your debt. Talking of debts, there's one more we need to settle. Both of us. That herb-woman, Bojena, really helped us after that ambush. If it hadn't been for her, we wouldn't have survived.
Aye. You're right.
I gave her my word. And the word of a noble must be kept, as we both know.
You're right. That's only proper.
Therefore, I entrust you with that, on behalf of both of us. Give her our sincerest thanks, along with this. That ought to repay our debt royally.
Your wish is my command, sir.
As soon as we get back from Nabokov. It's high time we set out so we can get back before nightfall. Carpe diem.
I'm ready.
Let's mount up then.
Is this your first
It's
time
nice to
riding
be
a
out
horse,
under the open sky. I was feeling really cramped in those gloomy corridors up there. But I can't deny, this is a real fucking castle. I've never seen anything like it before. Perkstein is just a little fortress in comparison. Von Berghoff certainly knows how to make an impression.
That's true. Von Berghoff must be loaded.
I expect the office of the Royal Chamberlain is a nice earner. Or maybe he shits gold ingots. Fuck. This place makes me feel queasy. Memento mori. I could have croaked here and gone off to join my old man in eternity. God rest his soul. And he'd ask me, "So, son, what great deeds have you achieved in life?" And I'd have to tell him, "Well, Pa, I fucked everything up royally, and then they hanged me for poaching." Christ on a stick. I can't have that. When I go to the next life, I need to have something better to tell. A whole lot better.
Well, you'll be telling him how you put a stop to the war in the land, saved King Wenceslas, and brought peace to the people.
That doesn't sound too shabby. Only, how to actually achieve it. Damn it. I need to get my mind on other things and get the feeling I'm living. Let's really spur these horses on, eh? What'd you say?
How could I refuse you anything?
There's a junction beyond Truskovitz with a roadside chapel. Whoever reaches it first wins. So, get ready. Forward!
Quick!
Go! Show what you're made of!
Go!
Ka! Ka! Ka!
Whoa.
Christ, yeah. My head feels a lot.
I'm glad to hear it.
Thanks for riding with me, old pal.
Think nothing of it. But watch out next time. I won't hold back.
You never give up. That's what I like most about you.
So, what now, Hans?
Like I say, I can see everything clearer now. And the thing that's clearest to me is I won't...
You shouldn't be bothering us here.
The place you just... You were...
Oh,
I don't have time for...
I wouldn't dare. Just don't be surprised. Farewell, sir.
The place...
You're right.
So where...
I was at... It's up. It might...
All right, then.
God be with you. Eh?
I'm sorry.
Another privy?
The place... I'm starting...
Oops.
You're just...
It was...
Where the...
Look, it's been...
I swear...
Of course I would.
If there's nothing... There are times...
Farewell, sir.
Of course. Another privy. That's enough of that.
Praise God.
Excuse me?
Blacksmith.
Let me... There's... You make... to three...
So you would...
Not at... Next...
I feel...
Have you tried...
We'll see.
You're... And soon... Fuck you, whoreson! I yield. Fuck. Farewell, sir.
For you.
Careful!
Hmm? What? They shouldn't... I reckon it...
Hope for most in...
But it didn't...
All the thing...
Anyway.
Trust Cham, thank...
I'm glad I...
And there's also... Never since...
God be with you.
Careful!
Here you go. Take it.
Blessings to you.
I'm glad I needed... which... Look.
Nah, don't worry about it.
I'm in... Talking of debts, that herb will be...
Aye.
I gave...
You're up.
Therefore, I give her...
You're with...
As soon... It's hard. I'm ready. Let's mount. It's nice to be out under the open sky. I was feeling really cramped in those gloomy corridors up there. But I can't deny, this is a real fucking castle. I've never seen anything like it before. Perkstein is just a little fortress in comparison. Von Berghoff certainly knows how to make an impression.
That's true. Von Berghoff must be loaded.
I expect the office of the Royal Chamberlain is a nice earner. Or maybe he shits gold ingots. Fuck. This place makes me feel queasy. Memento mori. I could have croaked here and gone off to join my old man in eternity. God rest his soul. And he'd ask me, "So, son, what great deeds have you achieved in life?" And I'd have to tell him, "Well, Pa, I fucked everything up royally, and then they hanged me for poaching." Christ on a stick. I can't have that. When I go to the next life, I need to have something better to tell. A whole lot better.
Well, you'll be telling him how you put a stop to the war in the land, saved King Wenceslas, and brought peace to the people.
That doesn't sound too shabby. Only, how to actually achieve it. Damn it. I need to get my mind on other things and get the feeling I'm living. Let's really spur these horses on, eh? What'd you say?
How could I refuse you anything?
There's a junction beyond Truskovitz with a roadside chapel. Whoever reaches it first wins. So, get ready. Forward!
Quick!
Give it all you got!
Quick!
Go! Show what you're made of!
Quick! Quick!
Damn it. I need to get my mind on other things and get the feeling I'm living. Let's really spur these horses on, eh? What'd you say?
How could I refuse you anything?
There's a junction beyond Truskovitz with a roadside chapel. Whoever reaches it first wins. So, get ready. Forward!
Quick! Go!
Quick! Give it all you've got!
Gah!
Quick! Give it all you've got!
Go!
Gah! Faster! Faster!
Quick! 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 Quick!
Damn it. I need to get my mind on other things and get the feeling I'm living. Let's really spur these horses on, eh? What'd you say?
How can I refuse you anything?
There's a junction beyond Troskovitz with a roadside chapel. Whoever reaches it first wins. So, get ready. Forward!
Go! Quick!
Faster! Faster!
Gah! Gah! Quick! Gah! Gah!
Go!
Go!
Show what you're made of!
Go! Gah! Gah!
Faster!
Quick!
Faster!
Quick! Just a bit further.
Race with the wind!
Quick! Whoa! Whoa!
Christ, yeah. Oh, I needed that. My head feels a lot...
I'm glad to hear it.
Thanks for riding with me. I'll even forgive you for having the audacity to beat me, blacksmith's boy. And I'll even reward you for your horsemanship. After all, the lords of Perkstein don't neglect their loyal subjects.
Thanks. A generous master.
And a satisfied escort is a good escort. That's a noble's wisdom.
I can't disagree. So, what now, Hans?
Like I say, I can see everything clearer now. And the thing that's clearest to me is I'm the Lord of fucking Perkstein. Let everyone know who they...
I'm with you on that, noble sir.
Splendid. So, forward to Nabokov. Audentes fortuna juvat! We turn right here.
I'm glad you feel better.
So am I, my friend. So am I. We still have lots to do before we go back to Ratai. And I was afraid, you know, that I'd fuck it up. And I almost did, but I'm not afraid anymore. Now I see it as an opportunity and a challenge. Any old fool can manage simple tasks, but hard ones, they require a man like Sir Hans Capon of Leipa and Perkstein.
And Henry of Skalitz.
Aye, He faces the hardest tasks of all.
I was thinking about our mission. What do you think of our prospects with von Burgov?
Well, we haven't got off to the best start, have we? But I'll do everything in my power to ensure we succeed. Hanush, on us. If they thought it was a lost cause, they wouldn't have sent me. They'd have sent, you know, someone less important. That's diplomacy in a nutshell. If you're serious about something, you send someone important to add gravity and show respect.
And why am I here?
Maybe it's already known that you're Radzig's son and ward. So not just Hanush, but Radzig too sent someone important to him. That speaks for itself.
Interesting idea. I like it. I feel a bit better. Like I belong somewhere and can do something big.
Exactly. Nobility brings responsibility. Never forget that. Nabokov is not far now. The fortress stands on a rocky outcrop. We'll have to go round, so we should be careful. Our mission will be taking us around a pond, and we know what happened last time. So get ready. As soon as we cross the stream, we'll give the horses a gallop again. Turn left here. Nice fortress. I like the way it's concealed. Nicely situated on an outcrop with a mighty tower and only one approach road. Easy to defend with a view of the whole valley and its approaches. A well-chosen site.
Are you an expert on fortress construction?
You could say that. It's part of a nobleman's and a warrior's upbringing. Hanush forced me to listen to those teachings from Bernard and others, and I'm glad he did. When I think about it, unquestionably learning feeds a man's soul, but right now my belly needs feeding. So I hope Sir Yadomir is well stocked. Von Burgov's morning feast set a high bar, after all.
Hearing you spout wisdom is entertaining, but not enough to make me forget my ass is sore. It's a good thing we're almost there.
Sacre, Henry, a short ride like this and you've had enough? I was just thinking about heading off to see the world once we've sent Sigismund packing and restored order in the land. I'd like to visit the Holy Land, for instance, and kneel before the Holy Sepulchre. I'd bring back earth from Golgotha for the family tomb, to improve Father's prospects in the hereafter. Whew. So you'd better toughen up that arse of yours, so you can make it to Constantinople at least, without whining. Can you see what I see? Fuck! What a lot of horses! They must have cost a fortune. Perhaps he married off his daughter well. Or Von Bergov is paying Nabark a tidy annuity, but kept it quiet from us.
So, we're here. What now, Sir Hans?
Now, I expect someone will come to greet us. And hopefully not like they did in Trotsky.
Hey, so Yaramir don't receive visitors. You'll have to leave.
I beg your pardon. See to it that he receives me immediately.
Can't be done. Sorry about that.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Lipa, and I am here with a message from Lord von Bergov. So get to it. And if you keep me waiting here much longer, you'll be sorry.
Please be patient for a while, sir.
My word. You got a sharp tongue sometimes. But what if he won't receive us?
He will. Just wait and see.
Come along. Sir Yaramir will be here any moment.
See?
The Lord Jesus Christ be praised.
Forever and ever.
Please excuse our precautions, gentlemen. These are evil times. Well then, Yaramir of Nabokov, at your service. And whom do I have the honor of welcoming to my humble seat?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I am honored, Sir Yaramir. Sir Otto von Bergov asked me to convey to you his cordial greetings, and to parley with you in the matter of the security of this domain.
Certainly, certainly. These are troubled times indeed. Please accept my hospitality, sir. You're surely thirsty after your journey, and you'll have greater comfort in the tower.
An excellent idea. If I may ask that our horses may not be neglected either.
Pelzel, you heard his lordship.
But I've already got 15 animals to deal with. Why doesn't Hurtle do it?
Hurtle has other duties. Stop griping and get to it.
15 horses? My word, sir. You must be doing all right for yourself.
Not entirely. But fortune smiled on me for once at least.
On me too, one could say. I suppose she's doing the rounds in these parts. So, tell me, sir, how did you achieve what you have?
Well, it's a long, complicated story. But I'm guessing von Berkov didn't send you here to find out how well off I am. Or did he?
No, he didn't. I apologize, Sir Yaramir. So, let's proceed to the real reason he sent us. Henry, be prepared. I won't keep Sir Yaramir very long.
Certainly.
Michael, you take Henry here under your wing and make sure he's well taken care of.
Certainly. Henry, eh? Michael's my name, and I welcome you to our little place. It's not the fanciest fortress ever, but you know, I like it here. It serves us well. How was your journey? All good?
Aye. Lovely country. A feast for the eyes.
Well, that's nice to hear, especially from someone from far-off parts. But I must say, my throat is dry. And maybe yours too, eh? Come along with me. We'll soon fix that. I'll make you feel at home and we can have a chat. As I said, the fortress may be small, but the work never stops. Right now, we're repairing the fortifications down there, so don't get under the lad's feet. But you can drop in on Pelzel and check how he's looking after your horses. We're rolling some dice, eh? We've got none of guesswork, so don't all be shy. Invite him to play. At least he'll show you how your betters play.
Right you are, Michael.
Greetings.
It's nice to meet someone.
Is that so? Good lord, I wouldn't have expected me and my brother wanting to get out of the smithing trade. Was something on steer.
Henry. How's trade? The plate?
Oh, I wish. If I could make stuff like that, we just keep it in good nick. Mend it when...
Tell me about it. I've straight folks don't take care of things.
You took the words out of my mouth. And if you saw the work waiting for me down...
Hold on. I'll go down.
No. What I mean is, thanks for the offer. And besides, you get in the way down there. Better go and play dice with Twerk or something.
All right. Whatever you...
Aye, I know you did.
You said you...
Aye. The poor bloke tries hard enough, but he ain't got the knack. Or he does any work that's needed. He'd be better off learning a different trade. But have you got anyone next to you?
The war.
Sacre. I'm sorry to hear that. He may be a bit simple. But his kid. Oh well. At least you've. What's he like, actually?
Brave and just. Everything and.
He's got.
And what's your.
My lord doesn't like it when folks talk about him behind. I reckon it's time.
You came with that Lord of Light, won't you even tell?
Henry. Lord Cape.
Oh, I'm Clara. Nice to meet you, Sir Knight.
My sword is at your service, miss.
Blimey. No one's ever said anything like that to me before. But it's not your sword I need so much as your legs.
My legs?
I have to go and get fresh herbs for our sick folks. It's not far, but I'll be grateful and protector. And if you tell me about your chivalrous deed...
I will be only too
Comely? You'll make me blush. Come on then, let's go. If I don't get back soon, the sick... Shall we go? Our little fortress doesn't impress you much, I suppose. You must be used to real castles. Actually, that's why I'm so pleased you're here. A bit of excitement at last. Tell me more about knights, or better still, about yourself. Where have you been? What have you seen?
All right, then. Some time ago, my native region, far from here, was plagued by a gang of bandits. I tracked them, and it wasn't easy, until I found their secret stronghold in an abandoned village. My lord's retinue, me included, went at them. There was a terrible battle. Our enemies were humans, and they fought like demons. A lot of blood was shed. But we were victorious.
You really aren't any run-of-the-mill man-at-arms. At least I have nothing to fear when I'm with you. Tell me more, please.
Once, I was on the trail of this scoundrel, but the sly fox hid in the cloisters of Sasau Monastery. So I had to become a novice to track him down.
Good heavens! So you're actually a monk?
No. I entered the monastery under a false name, so I'd say I'm not a real monk.
That's good to know. Thank you for telling me your stories. It's nothing like my life. I just patch up the lads when they come back cut up and bruised, like last time. But I have other talents too.
Horses here, more in the stables, and a big corral with even more outside the village. That's a lot more than I'd expect here. I wonder where Lord Nebat got them all. Maybe that Pelzer will know.
This really is a lovely spot. If it was up to me, I'd just lie down in the grass and take it easy. But I can't.
Why not?
I have to gather herbs to treat the wounded. When the ointments, and if his lordship found out I was dawdling...
Does Sir Yaramir...
Not at all. He's a good master. Still, now you're here, you can help me with those herbs. Then maybe we'll find a moment.
For dawdling? I can.
Maybe I'll tell you some stories in return.
I know quite a bit about herbs, I think. So just tell me what's wrong with your lads, and I'll come up with a remedy.
Really? So tell me how to treat fever, say, or shortness of breath.
In that case, you'll need sage and chamomile, maybe some poppy or marigold, am I right?
Aye, exactly right. I've got enough chamomile. It's the rest I need. Above all, the marigold. Since you know all about it, you'll be back in a jiffy, won't you? It all grows in the glade here, but sometimes it takes a while to find.
I think I'll manage. Here, mutt. Here you go. Take it. I've got everything.
Wonderful. Thanks a lot. You've really helped me out.
You promised you'd tell me something.
I will. Don't worry. But first I want to show you something. Hurry.
Now tell me what's so important that you couldn't tell me back there in the glade.
I wanted to give you a riddle.
A riddle? Why?
You'll know soon enough. Now listen. I bloom in silence, a petal's grace, a delicate charm in a hidden place, a whispered scent, a subtle ploy. What am I, elusive and coy? Solve this riddle, unlock the joy.
The only petal I see here is called Clara.
The right answer. And now for your reward. I hope they didn't hear us in the fortress. People wouldn't half talk. If you're as good as that on the battlefield, may God have mercy on your enemies.
I'm not so considerate on the battlefield, because as a true knight, I must do everything I can for a damsel in distress.
You'll soon be a begging knight if you carry on like that.
What do you mean?
Well, I can grind the seeds and the like, but not every damsel in distress knows the recipe.
Should we stay a while longer?
No, up you get. I've got enough herbs and the sick are waiting. Pass me my clothes, please.
Sure. I should get dressed too.
Farewell for now, Henry, and thanks for your help. It was lovely, but now I have to tend to the wounded. It was lovely, but now I have to tend to the wounded. It was lovely, but now I have to tend to the wounded. I'd love to give you more of my time, but I have to prepare the herbs as soon as possible.
Good day to you.
Lovely horses, yeah.
Aye. Right.
There must be more of them than men in the fortress.
That's right.
What stroke of luck?
Look, this is not...
So there is something.
Bollocks! It's all above board. Why not do something for your own lord's honour instead of insult? We sometimes have this little race. You've got a horse, so you can...
Hey, sir. Got a moment? I'm going into the woods to collect dead wood, if you know what I mean.
Aye. Dead wood for kindling. You can never have enough of that. The nights can be cold, can't they? Very wise. Pwah. What does that Pelzel eat? His breath stinks.
Sir, hear me out, please. It's a good thing you're here, sir. You ain't local.
That's right. We're not...
That's just... I ain't seen Sir Yaromir in ages. Them new men, they told us they're Sir Yaromir's friends guarding the fortress against the bandits in these parts. But there aren't half a lot of them, sir. Day and night they come and go. Oh, shit. I think some guards are coming. They mustn't see me, otherwise I'll be for it. Mark my words, sir. Something ain't...
Huh? I heard something suspicious here. It would never have occurred to me that it was you, sir. You shouldn't be creeping through the undergrowth like that. Someone might mistake you for a hare and shoot you. And that would be most unfortunate.
I'm perfectly all right. And I don't like people creeping up on me. On your way.
You're an honored guest. You shouldn't be creeping through the undergrowth like some wild boar. All your needs will be taken care of in the fortress, as hospitality demands.
Thanks for the herbs. And the rest. My God, these furry mutts.
Here you go. Take it.
I'd love to give you more of my time, but I have to prepare the herbs as soon as possible. It was lovely, but now I have to tend to the wounded. I'd love to give you more of my time, but I have to prepare the herbs as soon as possible. Thanks for the herbs. And the rest. Thanks for the herbs. And the rest. I'd love to give you more of my time, but I have to prepare the herbs as soon as possible. It was lovely, but now I have to tend to the wounded. Thanks for the herbs.
What's this about?
Hold on.
Bollocks. You've got me mixed up with...
No, I'm serious.
Aye?
Quite recently.
Nah, I haven't been to...
I never said anything about any...
Aye? You said Rock Tower Park, that old herb woman. People go anyway, hunting. If we don't bring her head... Come on, brother, we're going hunting!
I bet Sir Radzig's sword I've seen that good for nothing before somewhere. Sakra! That's the fella who was sniffing about at the herb woman's place. What's he doing here, though?
It was lovely, but now I have to tend to the wounded.
I'll race.
The race is from here to Nabarkov Mill. Now, at the mill, there's this granary in front of the dike, and behind that, a willow. You'll be taking on Hurtle. He's our best. None of us can beat him, but if you manage to...
That's fair.
Great. I'll call...
Quick! Quick!
God! God!
Go!
God! God! God!
Go!
Come on.
I'm back again. Quick!
God!
Quick!
God! God!
Quick! Quick!
God! God!
Just a bit further. Go! Quick!
You what? Blow me down!
Whoa! Whoa! You're right. Is Hurtle really your...
He certainly is. You beat Hurtle?
The pleasure is all...
If you're so delighted, race again.
I want to hear about the race was nice, but now I'm all...
Well, if you won't... Well, lucky we came across a bunch of them bandits. A couple of our lads didn't make it. God rest their souls. But we kicked and we took their horses. They had loads of them. Who knows?
Where did you find...
Not far from the... They were just watering their horses when we...
Good for you.
Too right. It wasn't easy.
I see. Take good care of those...
I will. And if you don't have a sore ass from the saddle, we can have another round. Getting away from his guard duty and having a race...
Thanks for the herbs. And the rest. Thanks for the herbs. And the rest.
Ah, Christ!
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Oh!
Thanks for the herbs. And the rest.
Ah! Fuck me! Ow! Ah!
I'd love to give you more of my time, but I have to prepare the herbs as soon as possible. Thanks for the herbs. And the rest. It was lovely. But now I have to tend to the wounded. Thanks for the herbs. And the rest. It was lovely. But now I have to tend to the wounded.
If you're hungry, I left something outside on the table. It's all yours. No doubt you're used to better fare, but it's all I've got. So I hope you won't mind.
Christ, what a day. Huh?
I've got this pretty...
God be with you. Well, fuck me sideways. You all credit. I wouldn't say no to...
Sir Yaramir.
Huh?
Something to do with horses.
Fucking hell. Pelzel's cocked.
I hear you're a keen diver.
You heard all that traveling must have... Take the weight off your feet then. I play for high stakes and all.
Ah, damn.
Christ. What now? You silly doggy.
Damnation. Ah, damn. Bloody hell. Oh, fuck her.
Silly doggy.
Oh, damnation. Ah, damn. Damnation. Bloody hell.
You silly doggy.
Shit. Oh, bloody hell. Ah, damn. Oh, damnation.
I'll bear it in mind. But I'm not going anywhere with you. What would I be looking for there anyway? I'm here, Captain.
You silly doggy.
Oh, bloody hell. Oh, damnation. Ah, damn.
Come to take a look at the ramparts? Very nice they are. Lovely view. Though, it does lose its charm a bit when you see it every bloody day. The cheek on you! Good to... I'm sorry. You silly doggy. What's she got? I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Greetings, Master.
What do you think you're doing? Come to take a look at the ramparts? Very nice they are. Lovely view. Though, it does lose its charm a bit when you see it every bloody day. Always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Greetings.
Come to take a look at the ramparts? Very nice they are. Lovely view. Though, it does lose its charm a bit when you see it every bloody day. Why did you lie to me? You weren't here with the nobles. I'd take a pizzle to get hate.
Good to see you.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
Are you trying to nick something? I've caught you red-handed. Give up!
Easy! I surrender!
Wanted to get into my purse? You silly doggy.
Oh, bloody hell. Oh, damnation.
Halt! Step away from the door! Halt!
Good lord. That's some ammunition stockpile. The lord here doesn't leave anything to chance.
Why is it open? I always close the door. Where? Hey! You're not allowed here. Correct, you night.
Huh?
Any idea what that was? I'll go with it.
Hands off the door, all right? I'll show you.
Hey, lads! He found Nebak! Kill him! I've had enough! You're under arrest!
I surrender!
Fuck you! And
Enough.
your surrender!
Calm
Don't play
down.
games with
I
me.
surrender.
Fight!
Good to see you.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
Good lord. That's some ammunition stockpile. The lord here doesn't leave anything to chance.
You silly doggy.
Leave that door alone, you bastard! Give up!
Good lord. That's some ammunition stockpile. Leave anything to chance.
Had a loose end?
Are you being cautious or cowardly?
Here, mutt.
Had a loose end, sir? Dice will help pass the time.
Huh?
Huh?
Hey!
Any idea what that was?
What's that?
Huh? It's just you.
Never mind. Strange.
It's a pleasure to play.
Find someone else to play your games with. Get out of my sight!
Any idea what that was?
Did I imagine it?
It's a good thing you've come.
What do you want now? Sooner or later out of on...
Hold on. You've got me...
What? If you're not one of...
I swear by all that's holy, I...
Thank God I'm Yaramir Nebok. You gallop back to Trotsky. Tell him to bring...
When we arrive,
Look,
who is he?
I haven't a clue. His men, but the way he behaved now. Stop.
How did they...
We don't have time for story.
Well, Laura...
Well, it was a stormy night. Somehow they managed to... They wiped out my guards. They took us by complete surprise. They took me captive. Now you know.
I'll tell Lord...
God bless.
I can't go straight away. I have to wait...
At least get your horse. God...
Hey! Lad!
Wait!
Yielding, you piece of
I
shit.
surrender!
Calm down.
I surrender!
You're a pleasure to play
Good to
against.
see ya.
Do me the honor
Cheers.
of another game.
I hope you have an uneventful shift.
Good lord. That's some ammunition stockpile. The lord here doesn't leave anything to chance.
Huh? Any idea what that was? I'll go. Huh? Clear off, you mutt! Leave it! Shoot! It better sod off. Hey? Hey! You're all out here? I see those ears do indeed work. Any idea what that was? I'll go there. Huh? Where do you think? That's it. And next time, don't go creeping around here where you don't
Henry,
belong.
a word with you. Looking for something in there? Looking for something in there? Thief! Get over.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Greetings, Master Guard.
Good lord. That's some ammunition stockpile. The lord here doesn't leave anything to chance.
Up for another game?
Any idea what that was? I'll go there. You silly doggy. I heard something. I imagine.
What?
What?
I swear. I'm your... I'll tell... God, I can't...
I heard Lord von Berger. So what?
That's for their...
Aye. No one... But you must have heard something.
I've got ears.
All right, I did. Tell me one thing. Why didn't von Berger send one of his own instead of some...
Well, I suppose he wanted to show respect to Lord...
Ah, the way of the noble. So your master, Lord Kate...
One day he'll inherit several
Well, best... And you're his what? Yeah, paid...
His escort.
Fair enough. I get it. I used to travel with
Lord...
Well, I envy you a bit. But hey, we've had a night. You've got time to kill. I mean, we can do something dignified.
I accept your offer.
Then you're the right man in the right place.
I don't want to pry, Michael.
Nothing interesting about it.
Well,
if you insist. Well, Sir Yaromir had these... But they couldn't give it to him or something. See?
Hold on. Pelzel told...
Pelzel don't know shit.
So he just invented...
No, there's bandits around, all right? We came across them. They did for a...
Where did you come...
Between Lower Samine.
But Pelzel said...
Pelzel can't tell his arse from it. And now, if you don't mind, I have to go down and check. If I leave the lads unsuited... So wait for your...
I don't want...
Nothing. If you... Sir, but they could see...
Hold on.
Pelzel...
All right.
He's a good fella.
You were right.
Just so.
Let's do it.
You don't have to ask twice. We've got some blunt old weapons.
I don't want...
Nothing. If you... Sir, but they could see...
Hold on.
Pelzel...
So he...
No, we came...
Where'd you...
Between...
Let's...
You don't have to... We've got some blunt old weapons. We don't want to hack each other.
That's sensible.
We'll do it in a little courtyard behind the gate.
Give me a long...
You must fancy yourself a master. Give me a moment. I'll... Let him have it, Michael.
I could watch this all day.
Oh! You son of a bitch! Ah! What the... bitch! Ah! What the? Oh! You son of a bitch!
A good fight.
Yeah, I'd say.
Lord Capon.
Ha! That it. All honor to you. Here you go. Something to. If you're feeling a bit sore, go and see Clara. She'll be in that house beneath the smithy. She'll be happy if you. I might have said this already, but if you've got nothing on your plate, you can. We'll try Pelzel in the stables. I'm sure. And if you want to train some other battle skills.
Fuck me.
Well, I never. The great warrior himself has come to visit. I can't remember the last time anyone beat Michael. You didn't hold back.
Well, you didn't make it easy. And that's good. I don't like fighting with wretches who haven't a chance in hell.
It's a shame there aren't more like you. Now, let's have a look. What kind of hosts would we be if I sent you back to your lord in that state?
Oh, thanks. Well, I certainly can't refuse care from a lovely lass like yourself.
Well, I've done what I could. Better now?
Aye. Much better. Thanks a lot.
Look after yourself then. And you know what I said. Don't forget me.
No chance of that.
Fuck me.
Thanks for the herb. I apologize. It was lovely. But now I have to tend to the wounded.
I'm sorry.
It's a good thing you've come. We're all... We can chat along the way. But first we have to get going. The horses are waiting, so let's go. If you have anything to say, you can tell me on the way to...
Thanks for the herbs. And the rest. I'd love to give you more of my time, but I have to prepare the herbs as soon as possible. Thanks for the herbs.
Ow!
And the rest. It was lovely. But now I have to tend to the wounded. Can I help you?
Huh?
Wouldn't it be better if you left? Something might go missing, and then there'll be trouble.
What's that?
It's a good thing you've come. Excellent! The mission is fulfilled. It was... And he promised to send some men to help Lord von Burgos. What about you?
Fucking hell, Hans. You can be glad you're alive.
Is there something wrong?
You bet there is. The whole fortress has been taken over by bandits. They attacked it and took Sir Yaramir prisoner. They're pretending to be his garrison. And you didn't speak to Nebak, but to their chief. Thank Christ they didn't take you prisoner as well.
What?
I found the real Nebak in jail. I swear to God it's all true. We have to disappear as quickly as possible, before they take us captive as well.
Oh, shit! Well, then we better leave right now. You can explain it properly on the way. Yeah, this place again. But it's good we're back safe. I was somewhat afraid they might send someone after us. Especially after... It was clever of you to sniff out the deception, Henry. I'll take my hat...
Of course. Let's see him at once.
Welcome back, Sir Hans. Henry?
Greetings, sir.
I'm glad you got back safe and sound. Now let's get down to business. Lord Capon, what news do you bring from Sir Jaromir? How many of his men can I count on?
None, my lord. The situation is worse than you can imagine. Nebakov Fortress has been taken over by bandits, and Sir Jaromir is their prisoner.
What?
Their leader posed as Sir Jaromir. While I negotiated with him, Henry found out the truth.
Sir Jaromir urgently requests that you send a force to Nebakov and free him.
I will, of course. The news might actually be better than it seems.
What's good about it? They seized the fortress.
At last, we know where to strike. They thought they would gain a foothold, but instead they walked into a trap. Nebakov will be easy to besiege. We will set out when we have enough men mustered. That heap of sticks will not last a day against my knights.
You can count on us, sir.
I should hope so. I'm sure young Lord Capon is eager to demonstrate his valor in the field. And just maybe, Henry, you will win your knight's spurs.
We will support you in the field, of course. But before we take the fortress, I'm very keen to finish the business we came about.
There will be time enough for that. There are several loose ends to tidy up before we attack Nebakov. You have proved yourselves most capable. So I will let you take care of it. We caught one of those bastards who ambushed us.
What? How?
A stroke of luck, more than anything. He's under lock and key down in the dungeons.
And? Did you get anything out of him, sir?
It turns out he's a tough nut to crack. My men haven't yet got a word out of him.
What about torture, sir?
That is just it. The men are superstitious. They say unclean work fits only for an executioner, and it seems we don't have one here. So they just beat him a little. But a bastard certainly knows how to hold his tongue.
Damn!
I thought you might also be interested in what he knows. He's most likely from the same band that attacked you. I don't know what you think about such superstitions, Lord Capon. But if you want to try and get something out of him, I will not hold you back. If he doesn't sing, he is of no use to us anyway. We need to know who he is in league with. Because it is not possible that they could evade us for so long without local support.
That's an offer that's hard to resist, Sir Otto. I have a whole list of questions for that scoundrel, and superstitions mean nothing to me.
All the instruments you need are right there. Make him regret the day he took up arms against us.
I'm surprised how tender-hearted your men are. Especially, but I haven't forgotten. We'll get it out of him. The hard way, if need be.
I'm glad to hear it. You have already surprised me once or twice. And if not, I shall just hang. Nevertheless, while we are dealing, something that might put us on the trail of those scoundrels, say.
I'm afraid I can't help you there, sir. While you were away, I spent my time, hunting. And after that, I was a guest in your cellars.
That's true. And you, Henry?
Nomads have said.
I know. I cannot deny I would rather they moved away. Now, My personal bodyguard, Lord Bartosz, also known as Black Bartosz, came back from... So if you want to take your mind off things, you will most likely find... For you, Henry, he will have a gift from my personal armory as a token of my gratitude for your services.
Thank you, sir.
Let's go a little farther so he doesn't hear us.
Careful.
Oh.
What do you think?
Are you talking?
What else?
What was I supposed to do? What's more, we finally have it. Besides, from what you said. But don't get the wrong idea. I'm also...
I don't even know how...
I don't even know how to torture badly. Us. Come on. Shit.